Hi Scorpio, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to your Love Bite. Scorpio, let's see what are the messages for you now. And a warm welcome back to all my subscribers. Welcome in newcomers. Scorpio Spirit. Alright Scorpio, 3 cards for the first person. 9 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. Second person. 5 of Cups, the Empress and the 2 of Cups. Okay, mutual energies, 9 of Swords, 6 of Wands and the Strength card. Bottom of my deck I have the 7 of Pentacles. Somebody is a bit disappointed. I think they're having some, maybe they felt that this connection gave them too much disappointment or stress or sleepless nights. Maybe they felt breadcrumbed by that person. Maybe they felt that person was checking out other options or something. The other person is actually quite regretful of their past actions. They're sad, they are regretful, they're ashamed, they're embarrassed because they know they treated their person very badly. Maybe they didn't value their person and now they are scared. What if my person doesn't want me back? They have now recognized the connection and they do know that this is my soulmate. This is the person I want to be with. This is the person whose cup I want and I want to give it to them. I want to have victory and success with them. So they are, I think, pretty disappointed in themselves for not seeing their person's value when they should have. So let's see what's going to happen. I'm going to clarify these cards for you, Scorpio. But before that, let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then we'll do the clarification. And then also your mutual energies. So Scorpio and their person, Spirit. Scorpio and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Take a few more from another deck. Scorpio and their person, Spirit. All right, let's take a few more from a third deck. Scorpio, and then we'll start the reading. Scorpio and their person, Spirit. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Scorpio, if you're looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here, Scorpio, says, I feared you were more obsessed with me rather than in love. It felt suffocating sometimes. I act like I don't care, but deep down it affects me more than you'll ever know. You changed up, and that triggers me. I pray for you all the time, and I do healing work on your behalf. No boundaries between us, we are connected. My soul always recognized you. My mind was trying to catch up. I have trust issues. I'm working on building up my courage. I was never able to be my true self around you. I can't imagine being with anyone else but you. I guarded my heart because I didn't want to be hurt again. I will never forget you, no matter who enters my life. It was a difficult decision for both of us. Alright, so these were some of your messages, Scorpio. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start the reading. I'm going to first focus on the first line, which is person A. Then we'll move to the second line, person B. And newcomers, please remember, these are not gender-based. If this is your reading, you could be either one of them. So, person A, tell me, what's the 9 of Swords for you? 9 of Swords for you. I think person A was stressed out because they felt that person was maybe playing mind games with them, or they were opening up their emotions, or being rude and mean, maybe they had other interests that they were focusing more on. So person A felt that, I'm the one who's been giving, but I don't get my cup reciprocated or filled back in return. So they could have taken their power back. Yeah, I think person A kind of took their power back and said, you know what, if you can't work with me, then I'm going to cut you out of my life. I'm not emotionally happy. I need to walk away from this connection. Even though I think you guys may have had history, or it may have felt like a soulmate bond, I think person A was really working towards a partnership or an equal give and take. But I think they gave up. I think they gave up. They got exhausted and tired and said, you know what, enough is enough. If you're going to continue to be inconsistent in your communication or be rude and mean and, not be emotionally open and always, not be there for me emotionally and always be in your ego and your pride, that means you don't love me. That means there is no love here. So maybe person A got tired of being patient or, giving more than they were receiving. Then Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. Yeah, person A says they were treating me like I was just an option in their life. They never invested. I just wasted a lot of time, energy, effort, and I was very disappointed as well because they never invested in this connection. So I think person A drew their energy back because they felt, what's the point? It's like everything just backfired on me. They're lying, they're cheating, whatever I think person A thought of, and said, you know what, I need to now protect myself. I'm not going to just hang around here and, wonder where they're at or who they're with. I'm choosing myself. I'm dropping the ball here. So person B, what about you? What are these three cards for you? Five of Cups. They are embarrassed, they are ashamed, they are sad, they are regretful, big time. They have the Two of Cups in three cards. Two of Cups twice. So this person has definitely recognized the connection now. That's why they are so sad and so regretful. They feel this is my true match, this is my soulmate. Okay, then what happened? They're scared also as well. Yeah, they're very burdened, very overwhelmed. I think they are more overwhelmed because they feel this is my soulmate. This is my soulmate, and have I lost them already? After the way I treated them, I didn't nurture this, I didn't, value them. What if I've lost them and I've lost them to somebody brand new? What if they go off and give their heart to somebody new now? What if they find themselves a new soulmate now? Those thoughts are making this person very sad and very depressed. Because now I think this person has recognized we could have had something long lasting. But I guess the other person, they're not interested in talking to me even now or messaging me anymore. Yeah, look at, three cards, all repeating cards. See, I have the Five of Cups, right? So they are looking at the past, at their past behavior and feeling very ashamed and very embarrassed. And we also have all the wonderful soulmate cards here as well. The Four of Wands, the Two of Cups was here twice. Where's it gone? Here it is. Two of Cups, Four of Wands. So they are in deep regret because they feel, what have I done? What have I done? They behave like a fool. Okay, so tell me then mutual energies for the first person, the person who I think has given up. They feel that person was being very, like I said, very head over heart, and they always wanted what they wanted and the way things should go, and that was really, really stressful. Person A says, well, the blindfold is off now. I've cut those chains which were keeping me stuck and bound to this person, because maybe I realized that all they wanted to be was a player, or they didn't want commitment, or they didn't want to settle down because they wanted to sow their wild oats elsewhere or get attention from others, or so person A says, yeah, this person was so egoistic and prideful that I saw through their games, and now I'm not stuck on them anymore. I'm going towards my own victory and success. I'm leaving this conflicted connection behind towards my own peace and happiness. I don't want a connection which maybe has some passion and nothing else. I want commitment in my life. And I know I'm worth it. So I've picked myself up. I'm more confident now. I know I can still attract a beautiful life for myself. This person had nothing to offer. So I think person A is the one who has taken their power back, and they've passed a judgment to say this was a karmic connection. This was a imbalanced karmic toxic connection which I have to let go of. I don't think person A is even waiting for an apology at this time. So person B, what about you? What do these three cards mean for you? King of Swords. I think they have come to some kind of clarity. What's the clarity about? That they love their person. Now that person A has turned their back or, blocked them, I think they've started really missing their person now. Now no other option is looking good to them. That's the cup, that's the golden cup I should have. Now all they are thinking about, how can I rebuild? I want to rebuild, but how do I rebuild after all the lies I told? How do I now rebuild? So they are wanting victory and success, and they do want to start a brand new chapter with person A. But yeah, this person is 100% recognize the connection. They want a 10 of cups. They don't want this connection to be over. They're not happy without person A with not being in their life. Then what's the strength card? You need courage. You need courage. Yeah, they need courage. They need courage because they know they are the ones who played all the games, and now they'll have to come back and woo person A, or look like a loser, or be the lesser one according to them, if they have to go back and say, what, can we end the fight now, like I'm sorry, or whatever this person has to say. They are really, really stressing over that. They are stressing because they are feeling, if I don't communicate, that person is going to go further and further and further away, and I'm going to lose out on my 10 of Pentacles. But they don't have the words. They are not sure. They are not sure if they are going to get forgiven now. But I'll tell you, from their end, they are 100% ready. This person has learnt their lesson. They want to step up. They want to be respected by person A. They don't want to come back looking like a loser. They want to come back with their full power, their strength, and gain their person's respect and be there for them and have a happily ever after. And they are ready to prove it. It's like, yeah, I'm ready to start from scratch if that's what's needed, because I know that we are a perfect match. Emperor to the Empress. So person B, even though they are the one who effed up in the past, they are the ones who have all the positive cards now. They have the 2 of Cups twice, they have the 6 of Wands, they have the 4 of Wands, the commitment card, and they have the Emperor and the Empress as well. So this person has learnt their lesson. I don't know what person A is going to do now. I think person A is just busy right now saying, you know what, I'm going to just focus on myself, make my own dreams and wishes come true. I don't think this person will choose me or ever chose me. So I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm just going to allow, the universe to plan my life for me. So tell me about the 7 of Pentacles. What's the 7 of Pentacles? Yeah, I think both of you have been disappointed somewhere. Person A especially has been disappointed because they felt they have come to the understanding, not realization, understanding in their head because of the circumstances that, oh, they didn't love me. They didn't love me. Maybe they just treated me like an option in their life. There was no true love here. Otherwise, why else would have they treated me just like a friend or a friends with benefits? I'm sure, I imagined all this. I was just dealing with a trickster. So I think person A is kind of feeling it's over. I've been hurt, I've been betrayed, I have to just focus on my own life now, heal my own broken heart. Basically, person A has kind of lost hope in this connection, right? And person B knows that, and that is why they are so scared now to come back and tell person A that, no, I see you as my counterpart too. I want to step up and I want to be in your life forever and ever. So they want a chance to prove themselves without having to look like a loser, I guess. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.